Hey, what's happening? Thanks for joining me. I'm Chris. Today we are checking out Saison Dupont. This is from Dupont Brewery in Belgium, and this is a classic farmhouse style ale. So the Saison Dupont, it's coming in at 6.5% alcohol by volume, and I've only ever had this once at a beer tasting, beer festival not too far from here. It was at the end of the tasting. I remember it being pretty good, but a little spotty on the specifics there, so bear with me. So this is kind of like my first time having it again. And this is, for the style, probably one of the top up there. A lot of others, you know, you're basing your taste of a Saison maybe on this and going forward. So with that said, it's a pretty classic example. So let's get this open and see what we have. Alright. So this is pouring with an absolute ton of head here. So we're going to let this chill out for a second. We'll come back at it and see what we got. Alright, so the head is taking a long time to dissipate. I just don't feel like sitting around that long, so let's get to it. The head is real dense, real creamy, real bright white. It's got some big bubbles, some small tight bubbles. I mean, it's kind of all over the place as far as having one particular style of head, but it is a really crisp, bright white. And as far as the body, it's definitely cloudy. It's bottle conditioned, so you're expecting a haze, and it's just, a real traditional, bright straw kind of golden color to it. Alright, let's check out the aroma on the Saison Dupont. First thing you're noticing, really big cutting type of citrus notes. Almost like a lemon rind, lemon zest in there. And it's followed up by the spice from the Belgian yeast in here. It sort of comes through. Those two blend together, and then noticing right in the background you're getting what's traditional for a Saison is sort of a wet grass kind of funk that it's referred to, that you'll hear a lot about in various Saisons. Someone says it smells like a wet horse blanket or something like that. Sounds ridiculous, but it just really brings it together to describe how it is. But it's a really refreshing smell. So with that said, let's just get into the taste and see what we have here. Cheers. Real nice. It starts off, it's that real cutting lemon kind of zest, real citric, a real citrus kind of a taste. It blends in real nicely with the Belgian yeast flavors, kind of a little bit of spiciness there that just sort of fades into like a wet grass sort of musty kind of funk, if you will. It sounds ridiculous, I know, but it just blends together so nicely, and it makes for just a fantastically refreshing beer. The carbonation is spot on. It just gets it, the whole taste going for you, and it leaves your mouth kind of dry, just wanting more, and it's just a great tasting beer. I mean, these were traditionally brewed for the Saisonnaires, I believe, the farm workers, where you're going to be outside in the farm working all day. It's going to be real hot, and they were providing their workers with something refreshing that's going to keep them going, and this is the most classic example of it that you can get. And it's just a really great beer for a really warm day. Not today, it's finally raining outside after it's been like 100 degrees or something like that with humidity for the last couple days. So maybe this isn't, the #1 day to try it on, but it's a great day for the Saison Dupont nonetheless. I can't say enough nice stuff about it. This is a really good quality Saison. It's getting my regard. So, with that said, I'm going to finish enjoying this. I hope you're enjoying something as well, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.